Okay. Hello, boys and girls. I'm Willow, and I know this never happens with me having a microphone so you can hear me properly. And I know I've done other screen recordings too, but yeah, this is going to be a very interesting video today. I know this never happens often, but just really wanted to pop on here and talk about what happened to HI-5 and all of that, which is absolutely crazy. Um, this was never intended, but like, I have to bring it up on here. So I searched on the Google. I searched on Google, why does HI-5 not come around anymore? And just wanted to clarify it. So HI-5 does not come around, and I know using AI is just so shitty. But I'm just going to try it and use it. So we know what happened to HI-5 and why they don't come around anymore. Because in 2012, the Nine Network sold the HI-5 brand to Asian Equity Group, Asians, following financial difficulties. So apparently, I don't know why the production moved to Singapore. I don't think it did. But however, in Malaysia, they bought HI-5. I don't know how much, but you have to. I don't know actually. But yeah, apparently they were supposed to do season 14 after series 13, and then they went on to series 14. Like it was scrapped or cancelled because of this issue. Like I don't know why. Like even if they still had careers, they should have not left and done series 14. That's what I think so. But instead, HI-5 was basically abandoned because of this exact issue. Because the Asians group from Malaysia, only that specific country bought HI-5. And I keep thinking it was like, I don't know, $300 million? If that makes sense, I'm not too sure. But even if they did had any careers that they were planning to, I think that they should have still done Series 14. I definitely think so. That's what pisses me off. I'm sorry. There has been so much issues HI-5 has come around. Some adaptations were never done properly. Like, some of the, like, I feel like that this brand has only been caring about, like, they didn't care about the product. And unfortunately, their music of Christmas content is still copyrighted, but not their other songs of the weeks or segments or whatever. They just took them off. I don't know why, because they were copyrighted before. But anyway, so yeah, this was my number one main issue why HI-5 got cancelled. Because of Malaysian bought HI-5. They did. So yeah. And also there were other issues. Not just the Malaysian that bought HI-5, there were other issues as well. There were ownership changes, like because of that issue, constant lineup changes. Like they just keep switching. Like I get that it's a new like there were other new generations, but I think it's better to still stick to the staple of the show that they began with. Do you know what I mean? Like the OG original cast. That is what started it all, actually. And that I think that is the reason a lot of people loved HI-5 so much, because of that. I don't know. But that was the popularity that they've always had, you know? They always lived like, that was like a family as well. But because of the revival failures, they've never done too well. Because Series 17 had just some cast that that didn't have any personality. The original cast, though, on the other hand, had more personality. And even the second cast had more personality. It did. High-Five House, though, was kind of a rebrand, but I feel like it was gone in a different direction. It wasn't taking that originality from the brand. They just instead was focusing on the rebrand. And I feel like they always wanted that to be so popular in the second cast. Then it's like they never cared about the OGs after all. I hated that. Hate that feeling. But anyway, shift to touring and virtual things at that time. Also, because of that issue, they weren't able to go on tours also because of that issue. Okay? So I'm gonna go down. So there was a reboot in 2017, apparently. Why didn't they do Series 18? They were supposed to do Series 18 after that. Are you kidding me? Like, there were other songs of the weeks that they were supposed to remake, apparently. So let me just go down. Sorry, let me just go down on their wiki fandom. And I'm gonna search Series 18 scrapped. Let me hang on a minute. Just gonna go on here. It really sucks, unfortunately, because like they were supposed to do it after Series 17, but because the revival didn't do too well, and I think that's why they didn't do Series 18. I mean, even if we didn't like it, they would have still done it anyway. Why didn't they do that? And the cast that they got had no personality. They had no personality, I'm sorry. They had no personality. The original cast always, they've carried that personality. Even if, like, they've done a lot, I don't care. These were the songs of the weeks that they were supposed to produce. But instead, they've cancelled it. Which they just made the situation more worse. Because of Malaysian brought Hi-5 and all of that. Why? Why was that the issue to begin with? Anyway, let's just go on to Series 1. I'm going to talk about all of their branding, okay, of how they actually started. Apparently, all of the Hi-5 Millennial Series 1, they were actually supposed to do a pilot so they can pick up this show. So they would have picked up the show, you know. But instead, they just went on from their first songs of the week to the last songs of the week, just to kind of start. But I think it's better they should have done a pilot for the episode. That is what kind of bums me out. I think they should have done a pilot. Why didn't they brought a pilot out? Someone else, they showed something from Singapore, and then they never showed the whole entire pilot. They were just small, not even a second glimpse of it. That's it. I can show you, but it's a very small video. There's no point of it. But yeah, you know. So, this is what they've done in Series 1. There was just... What kind of... that I'm not happy about is for Hi-5 Santa Claus coming up. I feel like it's better. They should have done better with the multimedia. And it's not worth the money. They only released 3 songs. 3 Hi-5 Christmas songs. Unfortunately, they are still copyright though. But okay. So, they only had Santa Claus Coming or Jingle Bells or something like that. And they had one more. What was the other one? Oh my god, let me see. They had... Oh, Rudolph Nose Reindeer. And they had a CD extra of their Christmas backstage. It didn't... What was the whole point of releasing that, actually? It looks funny and awesome. It looks really good, but what was the whole point of releasing that CD? It was just a single. Not really a full CD that we got. The only full CD that we got was Jump and Jive with Hi-5 though. And apparently they got rid of a songlet that they were behind the scenes, which was Sailing Down the River. We never got that. I am very, very disappointed. I'm very upset actually. Why? And instead they only gave it to the HI-5 USA adaptation. They only just gave it to Carl and that's it. But they shouldn't have done it with everyone in the original cast for that, this CD. Why didn't they do that? But whatever. Okay, I am going to talk about all these CDs today. That's what I'm going to do. Because I've already talked about the episodes. You can see them right now. Actually. I don't know. Okay, so Santa Claus Coming doesn't really count. Didn't have like Songs of the Weeks or Songlets or anything. And their length, the length is 53 minutes. That's crazy for a very good start, actually. So they have all their Songs of the Weeks. Jump Forward, Jump Back with Nathan was obviously... They did try to get him to sing the sharing stories, but it was still kind of a different adaptation, and they did kind of do the remix of it for all of the 3 dances they began with the DVD menu. But it was the opening, especially for Volume 1, the dance hits. That was pretty awesome, actually. Shallow Waters, I didn't like the adaptation, because Nathan sang it in the series, Kathleen sang it in the album. I don't know why they do that to switch, like, so you can make the album better. No, that's not good. No. Lifting, Shifting, it didn't change, which is a good thing. Flower Power, is still the same. Belly Wobble is still sort of the same. Super Severe with Nathan, all that, it's the same. Floating on the Moon, it's kind of different because only Kelly sang in the series. And we never heard Kathleen sing in the series at all, and only sang in the album. Once again, just like the Shallow Water songlet. Why are they only making her to sing? So that she can become popular and then to do everything, holding that image. They don't need to do that. That was kind of not making the same staple that they were trying to promote the album. No. Spread Your Wings, Charlie, again, she's saying yeah, but I felt like it was kind of different to the series, but it was still the same. Cool Cool Cat Nathan was, wait, did he sing in the series? Yeah, I think he did. So his songlet is the same, Cool Cool Cat's the same. One Head, One Mouth was... I think she did also sing it in the series. I forgot, but I think it's still the same. Music in My Bones, Tim Northern, HI-5 they... Wait, no! Only Tim sang it in the series, but everybody else sang it in the album. No, I didn't like that at all. I think that they should have got them all to sing with him in the series. I don't know what happened there. Sort of the same, but I didn't like the adaptation also. Even if it was still Tim in it. Sunscream, however, was a different one. Because only Charlie sang in the series, and then Kelly was the lead singer for this songlet. Very interesting. So that she can do everything, so that Charlie can't have that personality. I feel like, well, but because they gave her other songlets, and Kelly didn't have a lot, I think that's why they gave her this songlet. But they should have given her another songlet. Like, for example, Jen, she's saying Pitter Patter from a HI-5 USA version of Jump and Drive. I think, why? I like it's not that I don't like the Sunscream song, but this was Charlie's song in the series too, so you can't compare to this. You can't compare to that. Charlie's ABC, it's still the same. Okay, let's go, okay, yeah. So, if I was really liking this CD, actually, I think if I was ranking it, I'm not too sure, I'd put it in A, not in S. Sorry about my microphone there. Let's go to It's a Party. And I wonder how many minutes that is. This CD is actually, I don't even know. 59 minutes. So they had extra 6 minutes. What was the extra 6 minutes? I don't know, but let's see. So they did carry the series 2 songs of the weeks again. Pizza 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 was Kelly's. They did sing it in this. Okay, yeah, that song that's still the same. Dragon Grooving was kind of different, and they did do sort of a remix in again Volume 2, but they called it High-Five Disco Dance. That's pretty cool though. Wait, did he sing the series? Yeah, he did. Okay, sorry. Then Shining Sun was different because only Charlie sang, but all the girls again sang. I hate when they just. I get that what they're trying to do. They're just trying to get all the girls to sing, they don't always need to harmonize that. They don't need to always have the harmony. I mean, I get why they're all there, but there's some songs that don't need to be harmonized. They don't need to be harmonized to do that. Like Sim Series 1. Crazy, right? I mean, they're always trying to harmonize things so that they can sell the CD very well. It's not about that. It's about what happened in the show. They didn't want to care about the show. See what I mean? Like, that's why I'm talking about these very seriously on this little video. That's why I'm just trying to bring this attention to you all. I hate when adaptations just kind of deviate that doesn't have that sort of material that we get. So, if you're watching the series and producing a CD, producing a series and making a CD, a physical one, it's very different. It's like you have to buy the album and watch the show so that you can have the product. I get that, but I don't understand why you have to put everyone in or change the singers. I hate when they change the singers. That's more worse than harmonizing it. Okay? That stuff bothered me. Anyway, let's continue talking about these songlets. Shining Sun again was the same. Building a Fence was the same. Going Walking was the same. Space Prunes was the same. It was sort of different, but no, it's still the same. You Can't Sing was the same. Also, it was re-recorded for Series 4. I saw that too. Then in the bathroom, they did all sing it, I think. Yeah, they did. That's still the same. Funky Reggae Music was still the same. Two of them, they sang in their own segments. They didn't sing it together. I really wish they would have sang it together. And I really wish they would have got Kathleen to sing with them as well. Didn't like that, but I still really love this songlet as it is. You know. And then The Planet, so yeah, that's the same. Soul Borner's the same. Rabbit Dream's the same. Rain Day Today is the same. Busy Today is the same. So we got mostly the same songlets, but I still hate the adaptations that mix. And Yodel Mood's the same. Let's go in Boom and Beat now. Let's go. Okay. Okay, so let's go. Okay, they've done the songs of the weeks again. Magical Tree Creatures, Charlie again, she's saying Mr. Drum, that was the same. I'm okay, it's the same. Although the boys, why did they got the boys to sing with her? Because that didn't happen in the series. That was sort of different, okay? It didn't sound the same, but I liked the harmonize, but they don't always need to harmonize things. Again, we're going to that thing now, again, the issue. It's not that I want it to be an issue, but I don't like how it's different. I don't know. Then Sign Language, that's the same. Magic Dream's the same. Lazy Summer Day, I think it's the same. Rock and Roll's the same. Although, why did only Tim got to sing it? See, it's always the songlets that everybody else that can't get to sing with him. Oh my god. When we really get Mr. Drum and Stuck in the Mud, those were unnecessary songlets. Not to be rude, but that's like, why not the rock and roll? Whatever. Anyway, then we got Phone Operator, again with the I'm Okay songlet. Again, Tim and Nathan were in it, like like singing with Kathleen and all of that. Like, they always do this with her segments. Like, she can't shine herself. Again, whatever, I don't know. Then we got Snowman. I think Charlie, she sang it in the series, and Kelly, she sang it. Why are they not the same with the Sunscreen Songlet? They put her in the album and put Charlie in the series. Let me see. No, wait, let me see. Actually, let me see it. Oh, no, wait. Oh, no. Okay, she did sing it in the series. Sorry about that. I keep thinking about Charlie in Series 5, that songlet, and they did include it in the DVD game as well. In the HI-5 DVD game. Then Stuck in the Mud and Round Them Up. Yeah, so they did both sing it. Okay, now let's go to Celebrate. I'm not going to talk about Time for Christmas because they're just Christmas songs. And there's not like any songlets. I just want to talk about their songlets. So all their songs lyrics again. Okay. So, there are a lot of songlets in this album. We didn't need this many songlets. How many? Okay, wait. Let me go back. How many minutes was Bim and Beat? Oh, wow. So, 55 minutes. And I don't know why It's a Party was the shortest. Oh! And they also released in the Target, for the HI-5 It's a Party album, in the Target exclusive version, there is a bonus track, a more upbeat arrangement of Our World. It was later released on the HI-5 album with a more jungle beat and Australian instrument music. There were a lot of scrapped songs on this album according to Tim. So Tim had something to do with it, which I really like where he's coming from actually, so we can gather this information. But I still don't like how they got rid of Our World in this series instead of going to the Holiday Album Series 5 in the HI-5 Holiday Album. So that they can make it some sort of an animal jungle when we got so many animals. What's that about? Is that why they removed it, because of so many animals? I get they're one of the best songs of the week, but why didn't they just put Our World in it too? In this series. But instead, they even changed the instrumental. They even changed the composition. They didn't need to do that. I liked when it was just more light-hearted and upbeat. Now it sounds more of a jungle beat. Like, I hate the stereotype. I hate that it's so stereotypical, so that's why I didn't like how they produced HI-5 Hour of the Series 5. I still really like the songs lyrics, I still love the costumes, but I just didn't like how it played out and got scrapped in Series 2. I hated that, because it just wasn't me and everybody else. They didn't need to do that. That was unnecessary, I'm sorry. Anyway, I'm going to go back, because I just want to now count how many songlets there were in each album, each CD. So, Jump and Jive had 13. It's a Party, let me check. Sorry guys, it's taking long. They had 15, so 2 extra songlets. Again, that's a lot. You don't need to put that many songlets, it just takes over the CD. It does, it really does. And only 11 songlets, which unfortunately Series 3 didn't have enough. Comparing this series, didn't have enough. Not happy about that, but okay. But Series 4 of Celebrate had way too much songlets. That was just where it gets very unnecessary. Although it was still one of their best albums, they even did win the ARIA Awards, which is shown right here as well, and the other ones. But they didn't need to do so many songlets. It's like 1 hour. An hour and 5 minutes. An hour and 6 minutes. This is their longest CD that they've done because of the songlets. Not because there's that's a lot. And by the way, Celebrate and Going Out were in full length in this album, which that didn't happen in the series. Didn't also like that, but alright. as long as the songs were still the same. What? Okay. Okay. Hi, vehicles are. Okay. They've done a lot. They really did. 18 songlets. So Ranger Kathleen was the same, and the guys did sing it Where the Bushes Were. They did sing Where the Bushes Were, and Drop Drop and all of that. That did also happen in the series, so I was happy. At least I was happy about that. And it was also included in the Hits album. Dr. Nathan was one of them as well. Again, that's the same. I loved how they produced the songlet in this album for A Great Big Hug. They also put it in the activity book I'm sharing with you. But I didn't like how it was just in the series that only Tim and Charlie sang it. But the whole band sang it in the album. Why? Because that just makes me not wanting to like the songlet even more. To be honest, they done it so much better in the album just to sell it well. And in the activity book. But instead, in the series, they just don't want to care about the show. Just for kids. Now they're also people growing up with HI-5 and all of that. Crazy. Now that's what we get in the freaking show? No. No. Okay, whatever, it's fine. It's not the same. You know what, I still really love this song. It's actually one of my favorite songlets ever released, produced in the album. But it's not the same adaptation as in the show. So I'm not happy about that, sorry. Then Little Bird, it kind of sounded so different from Charlie singing it in the series. She sang it more of a higher, in a higher key in the series. It's still the same songlet, only Charlie still sang it, Little Bird. But in the album, she does sing it in her middle voice. I feel like it's better that they shouldn't have done better with her personality. Why are they doing that? Like, that's why they never include Charlie a lot in things, like in team segments or any other, like, spaces, all the other casts of space. Like, that's why they never want to include Charlie. But also, they never make her to be such a special personality. And I've also seen in the artwork illustrations, Charlie's always the ones that's wearing the basic clothes. And Kelly and Kathleen, both of them, they always get to wear stars and hearts. They never give that to Charlie though, because that's more of her personality than those two actually. I even noticed also in their signatures, they gave Kelly to have the heart and Charlie has flowers. The only personality that care about Charlie is wearing flowers. That's it. Because she was into them. And I get that was her body movement thing, but that's her favourite shape, this heart. Is a heart. I'm okay. So yeah, sorry, I was talking about the songlets. In Little Bird, like that was too much. In Little Bird, yeah, so she sang it differently. I know that the songlet was still the same, but it sort of kind of wasn't the same. But alright. African Safari though, now that was a surprise, which I'm not happy with the material, with the source material adaptation. Why did they got him to sing it instead of Nathan? They even also got him to lead the songlet in, I believe in the Celebrate tour, I think, I forgot, or somewhere like that. Or in the Holiday Live, I'm not too sure, I have to check. But they did do that. I know they also did in the activity book. I also noticed they in Are We There Yet? But Nathan sang in the series in Surfing Safari, in the African Safari. So that Nathan can't sing it. Why? So that he can't have the personality, and they gave it to Tim so he could sing it better. No, that is very rude. It's not that I didn't like Tim to sing it. I liked it, but the adaptation was not the same. So this songlet was definitely not the same. Not happy about that. Very disappointed, in fact. Because you don't carry like the show. You're just making the CD better. This This is the reason why only the cast cares, because of their Christmas content and all of their discographic content. I feel like it's a bit shitty, to be quite honest. Nah. But anyway, let's just continue talking about the other songlets. I don't know. Nah. So Jum Jum Kelly was the same. Volcano was the same. Although he did sing also a little bit in the album, but yeah. Deep Blue the Sea. Deep Blue the Sea. Deep the Blue Sea. Okay, whatever. Yeah. So they did all sing with her apparently in the album, but only she sang it in the series. Okay. Sort of the same, sort of not. Captain Wonder was kind of a surprise. I mean, because they did do the sharing stories 2 times for this specific sharing stories. In the Series 4 version in Let's Celebrate, and in HI-5 Favorites in Series 5. Which is absolutely crazy in Captain Wonder. The Music of the Earth was the same. Wait. Did the girls sing with him in the Music of the Earth? And also that was again in Planet Earth. Really? Okay, I'll get onto the album later. Sorry for being like that and prowling at you guys. Sorry about that. I just get so frustrated at things that don't make anything new. But I'll get onto Planet Earth later on, the album. But right now, Music of the Earth, I was just talking about that songlet. Paint the Ocean was the same as usual. Chicken Pox was 2, Watching the Moon, Bongo Beat, yes. They all did sing with him in his segment. Very happy about that. Wordplay was the same. Yodel Echo was the same. Zigzagging, however, was sort of the same, but it sort of wasn't. Because they did all sing with her in the album, and again, only Charlie sang it in the series. A Little Rest. Now that was a surprise. Kathleen sang in the album, but Charlie, she sang it in the series, I think. Why are they changing this? I just noticed that again. They are changing these adaptations again. Nah. Although the songlet, it sounded pretty. But I didn't like how they switched Kathleen to do it. Why? Okay, I really can't how they've promoted it differently so that they can sell the CD as well. I don't know. Anyway, let's just get on to... Yeah, HI-5 Holiday. I was about to say Series 18. Series 4 for Celebrate for the album had 18 songlets. That's a lot. But unfortunately, HI-5 Holiday only had 10 songlets. Which is very disappointing. Because I would have actually wanted more songlets, but whatever. And however, there's just some from Series 4, 5, and 6. Okay? Oh wait, yeah, no, not Series 4. They recorded in Series 4, I believe. I don't know. Okay, sorry guys. So, Surfing Safari, yeah, they're... Well, Kathleen and Charlie should have sang with them as well in the album, but Kathleen sang with all of them in the series except for Charlie there. See, that's why they never include Charlie things. And I'm not happy about that. They see what they're doing to her. See what I mean? I still really liked the songlet for Surfing Safari, but it was like... Nah, I don't know. Okay. The Sun, yeah, Nathan sang it, and only 2 girls sang with him in the series, but alright. Yeah, it's still... So, Surfing Safari is still the same. The Sun, it's still the same. Imagine, it's the same. Music Scientist, the same. And Elephant's Trunk is absolutely different, though. Only Kelly from Series 2, she sang it. Wow. Okay. See, again with the adaptation. Why are they getting Kathleen to sing it in the album instead of Kelly it from the series? Just because she has other songlets. How many songs did Kathleen have? Only 2? That's it? Why are they doing that? Stop changing all the singers and just leave them as they are from the show. They are doing that again. Dingle Dong was the same, but it was very unusual, but okay. As a songlet, which she should have been Elephant Trunk, but alright. Shearing Day was the same, but yeah. Fairy Bread was the same, Jazz Scale was the same, and Nighttime Sleep Time. However, they did again re-sing it in Star Dreaming and Sharing Wishes or whatever. They all sang it. I think that they all should have sang it, not just the girls. Why did they only got the girls? It's like the boys can't tag along with them as well. Alright, that's okay, whatever, it's fine. HI-5 Celebrate album was way too freaking long. And 1 hour and 5 minutes. 6 minutes. This was only 52 minutes, which is a bit of a shame, but alright. HI-5 Holiday also reissued Here and See It, but it's just placed from bonus divvies and stuff. And then Jing Jang Jingle Christmas. Again, I'm only talking about songlets. I know there were different adaptations too, but yeah. Oh, wow. Okay, so Making Music also have done a lot. They've done 17 songlets, very close to Series 4, but this is now Series 7 Making Music. And I know this album was definitely meant to be more for Tim, because that's like his thing. He's into music, and Nathan was only into shapes and all of that. And Kathleen was only like puzzles, Charlie was only movement. And Kelly was only like into words, but Tim was just always the one into music. No wonder they always gave him to be leader. But later they always get Stevie to do it. Everything, the rebrand, and I didn't like the but yeah. Okay, let's talk about the songlet. So Welcome, it was different. They all sang it with him. Again, it's not the same as in the series. Only Kelly and both of them, they sang. Space Journey was the same. But I don't know why she sang in Series 5, but in Series 7 was a bit later for the album. Which was pretty interesting, but alright. What Sound Is That? Again, Kelly sang in Series 5 and Series 7. Really? Okay. But the songlets are still the same, except for Welcome. 2 is better than 1. It's the same. Wonderful Day, it's the same. Pirate Teddies, I'm going to say it's the same, including the Sharing Stories. Looking for a Friend, it's the same, because they did put a video of Looking for a Friend as well. It was very cute. It was cute. Shooting Stars, again, the adaptation. Charlie sang in the series, Kathleen sang in the album. And in Wishbone Star Activity Book. Okay? Why are they doing that again? Why? That's another thing. Big Bebop, it's the same. Dancing Blankets, the same. What Shall I Be, it's the same, but apparently the guys didn't get to... Wow, they sang it with her in the album, which is didn't happen in the series, but okay. Gallon Prince of Night's the same. Bootskin Forever's, it's like the Sharing Stories, the same, typically. Rainbow Lorik, it's the same. Lucky Skills, the same. A Special Place. Again, like Shooting Stars, the adaptation. Kathleen is always in the How many songlets did they give her? They gave her 3. I think they had 3 songlets each. But see what they're doing again. Like they gave Kathleen her own songlets all by herself. And Kelly pretty much too. No, except for What Shall I Be? And Lighthouse was the oh my god, I can't even talk. And Lighthouse was the same. Sorry. Yeah. And Special Place, Kelly sang it in the show, and Kathleen sang the album. Okay. Let's go Wish Upon a Star. In the deluxe version. I don't know why they made deluxe editions after this, but okay. So it's an hour and 3 minutes, just like the Making Music album. Pretty much the same, but they only had 14 songlets because some of their songs of the weeks were a little bit more longer. But alright. So Beaver Rap was actually the longest songlet that they've ever done. And I feel like it feels like more of a Songs of the Weeks, to be quite honest. I'm going to be biased than a songlet. But okay. Very happy to... No way, actually, they didn't sing it all together in the series. Not happy about that. Again, the adaptation a little bit, but I still really love the songlet, just like a great big hug. Sorry about that. And Ginormous was the same. Down by the Billabong was the same, pretty much. I'm in Cow was the same. Traveling Bugs. I play my guitar was the same. At the bus stop, Dino Feet. Okay, so I'm happy that they all get to be the same. Starfish, however, again, the same thing again. Kalish is saying the series just like a special place songlet. Country Hop, yep, that was the same. My friend was the same, except the girls didn't get to come and see chats. I don't know why. So they can be friends. Like they are her friends, like my friend. For example, table setting was the thing. Yeah, that song was the same. Hey Penguins was the same, except only a couple sang, not all of them, but okay. Yeah, it's still good. And Time to Sleep was the same. 10 out series 9. Well, I just want to see if Nathan Songlet sang in series 9. No, it was in series 8. Okay. Okay, let's go into WoW. In WoW Deluxe Edition as well. Sorry about that. I don't know why, once again, they did Deluxe Editions after this. This is the second time, but whatever. And I like how their covers look differently. They also done a Christmas one. They also did an exclusive Christmas edition, which there was no point of it. I don't know what was the point of it, but ta-da, that's really good. Oh wow. So yeah, this was one of their longest, probably one of their longest albums. No, wait, don't tell me it's because of the Christmas. No, it's an hour and 9 minutes. An hour and 10 minutes. They had an extra 5 minutes to do that. No, and also it was because of the Life of Musical Chairs Mega Mix. So otherwise it was the same. Okay, so 3 CDs in a row, it's an hour and 5-6 minutes. Crazy. But anyway, so we got the songs of the weeks. Yippee-ki-yay, it was sort of the same. Not like the Shooting Stories, but alright. It's still pretty much the same. Walking Down the Street was the same. Gorilla Talk. Again, the guys was different singing the album. I know with Sun. Ballet Pigs. They again like Yippee-ki-yay was sort of just sort of like that. It was different. They were saying the album and the stories was different. Most of them sang it. Caravan Holiday, Nathan sang it, but it was, however, in Series 8. They put it in Series 9, apparently. I don't know why, but okay. I liked how all the band got to sing with him in the Caravan Holiday, but only Nathan got to sing it. A bit disappointed about that, but that little adaptation, but at least it was still mostly about him singing it, so that's fine. Caravan Holiday, and then Paddle Steamer was the same, Swimming So Free was the same, Getting Around Town, On the Farm. On the Farm was very different. They all sang it in the album, and only Kathleen sang it in the series. No way. Oh my god. It was from Tim's segment. I thought that was from Kathleen's segment, because she also sang the songlet. That's what I'm thinking of right now. And it was in the same episode, I think. No, not the same episode, sorry. It was in the same season, same series, Series 8. But yeah, in the series was different. Then as they grow, Nathan sang all the way from Series 1. He got to sing in Series 9. That's crazy. That's too long for a songlet. I'm very happy, again, only just Nathan sang it, but that was too long after Series 1. Produced just for this songlet. Crazy. Then Shoes. Charlie, she did sing it in the series as well, but just as her other segments, but Sung did sing it in her segment as well. So that's the same. The Knights of Nobility is the same. The Storm, again, I can't believe they didn't get Charlie to do it. They got her to do it in the album, and Charlie sang the series from, again, in this exact same season. But no, they got Kelly to do it. And Charlie got Special Place. Is the same. Now, you guys are not going to be happy what happened to Planet Earth. That's probably one of my least favorite HI-5 albums, to be quite honest. As much as I really love also Series 10, the fact that And see, I'm not happy also for the HI-5 season of Series 10. I'll tell you why, because I did talk about these issues in my other videos as well. I'm not happy because, like, because Charlie wasn't supposed to be in the season, but they got her because of the budget limitations, in case it was supposed to be in it. I've mentioned that, like, nearly a year ago. Why are there... It's like you can't make money for someone that was passionate. Apparently, according to Casey, I think on Instagram, there were actually other people that had the same problem with this series and Series 11 because of Casey. Apparently she said it's not a fact. To me, okay, I don't want to be rude, but I think it's a fact, because I really did think that they scrapped her in this concept. I'm sorry, that's incomplete. I'm sorry. And I think I know why. I do kind of regret that's not good, like, Charlie, like, it's not that I want Charlie to be in it, but everybody else respected her decision. They should have put Casey in it to begin with. So what happened with the HI-5 Playtime Live Tour when this didn't happen? Are you kidding me? Nah, I just don't know. And what I'm not happy about this album is that we didn't get anything different. We didn't get anything different. They just stuck all these other songlets from the albums. I was surprised about that. Again, it was just their songs of the weeks, but I don't want to be excited. I talked about these also in my HI-5 season, Series 9 to Series 10 episodes. So I'm not surprised. We've got Welcome, Shining Sun, Surfing Safari, Hey Penguins, Shallow Waters, Sarbona, Volcano, Special Place, Music of the Earth, The Storm, and a little rest. Why did they stuck these songlets? No wonder Charlie had to still be in Series 10 and they didn't put Casey in it. No wonder they were so worried about the budget. No wonder that happened. Wow. This is an issue for me, because I think that this whole product, it used to be a product. They didn't want to do anything new. They shouldn't have just produced more new songlets just like almost every other single album. But instead they backfired all of this. They were too lazy. Just shoved all these songlets out of nowhere, even all the way from Series 1. Why? Why they did that? They even got to put some of Kathleen's songlets to be here. She wasn't even in Series 10. Same with Tim as well. Are you kidding me? So Stevie doesn't get his own songlets. Sun got her pretty much her own songs, but she didn't get more songlets than Series 10. I mean, nah, that was rushly too much. Whatever. Guys, so sorry about this. I just really wanted to talk about all of these songlets today. Like, there was just so much issues, and the fact that I brought the Asians issue to this video, there was just so much HI-5 has gone through. They've been a lot on tours. They've done a lot for the show, and unfortunately, again, Series 6 was the only season that didn't get to do any new segments or stories or nothing. Just, they've kind of put, like songs of the weeks from Series 4 and 5, sort of, yeah. But anyway, boys and girls, I hope you really enjoyed this video today. Like, I'm so sorry about rambling so much here, but that's how I feel, you know, like, it sucks because when you get adaptation, they just change it. They just completely change the course. You can't do that. That's not how it works. That's not actually how it works. And how would they put that in production? See, and again, they don't come around anymore. And and yet there's so much fan base than the Wiggles do. HI-5 has created so much of a fan base than Wiggle has. Wiggles didn't create much of a fan base. Well, I don't want to be rude, but like there's some fans that don't really like the Wiggles though. But HI-5 had a dynamic. Wiggles just keeps producing things over and over and over. HI-5 never got the attention that they needed. It's like they had to be their competitors, basically. There was also Charlie's Instagram story and her daughter, like, she was so sweet and funny. She was like, oh, the Wiggles are never going to be like HI-5, and then Charlie was laughing. That had me dying. That was so funny. Honestly. Oh my gosh. But yeah. Yeah, but that's like shit. I still can't believe that Asians bought them. They didn't buy the Wiggles though. If they would have bought them as well, they would have also not be around. But they get to still keep them. Whatever. Apparently, I've seen something... Okay, guys. What I am so excited about... There is supposed to be some other possible Hyper Reboot comeback. I can't calm down about this, but we all got to calm down first. We don't want to get too carried away first, just in case. But I saw something from a Discord server that no one else would believe. So I forgot what the lady's name was. She also worked in HI-5, I think, singing series 8, 9, and 10. Shout outs to her. What was her name again? Julie Green. Her Instagram is Jules Green. Like, she messaged that they are working on something. In fact, that is so exciting. It really is. Because the revival and the rebrand didn't go well as much. Like, we need to just accept that the original cast have created the dynamic. Like, you can't beat the original. You can't beat the OGs. All the others came after that, they weren't OG. Even the second cast they weren't. The second cast they were an exception as well because of stealing all of that. But they just kept grabbing on him after Series 13. I did not like that. They should have got Casey to be after the Steve as well. But okay. So yeah, guys, again, I'm just rambling along. I'm so sorry about this. So apparently, there was supposed to be another. There's supposed to be another Hyper Reboot comeback, and that's crazy because Hyper has carried so much all over the years of the fan base, which is absolutely crazy. Okay, I might need to show you something. Okay, guys. Look at this. Okay, we need to calm down because we don't know if they're going to do anything yet. But credits to her. She's an absolute legend, and she still wants to continue on this Hyper franchise. Thank you so much for carrying our fan base. Like, there has been so many fans for this. So credits to her and HI-5 team for carrying out these comments, and credits to the person that captured this on Discord server that I've seen. So thank you, HI-5 team. That's such a sweet shout out. It was so much fun and an adventure too. Time to see HI-5 back again. I think. Wow. Okay. I just also really liked how she stuck the green purple eyes because they're like the combination of HI-5 colours. I get that. HI-5 team was like, you are a HI-5 legend, Julie. The fans would so love to see the show back with you at the helm. And then she's like, you are always too kind and I'm working on it. This sounds so legit. I think they are coming back. I am so starstruck for this. Well, you know what, boys and girls, thank you so much for talking about more HI-5 stuff and songlets. There has been controversies too, But yeah, talking about the comeback as well, I just also kept it for the end of this video. Very, very happy. Well, guys, again, I'm going to say goodbye to this video. This is Willow again, and I shall see you later. Bye.